Hello, this is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included on hard mode, trying to get the Carnivore Achievement as well as Life Found Away. So I'm going to be using one of my superpowers, which is comments from you guys. Today it's a Dark Fire who mentioned I was struggling yesterday with figuring out how to tell this machine here how not to consume Pacus, but to consume Jabo Flay. Now I get it with Darkfire's advice. So if I want to have this consume Jabo Flay, I would click on Jabo Flay, hit forever, and then Paku, make sure that's none. That's how that works. Now, at the same time, Darkfire also mentions that maybe I should be consuming my Paku Flay and looking around, because what I was planning on doing is getting a Jabo to be our source of meat, which will eventually be our source of meat, but I already have Pacus here set to go. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to expand the number of smokers. Maybe dig this area out over here as well. Oh, I can already see what's going to happen. Get it? Okay, good. Maybe forget that. All right, I'll put in the design for some more smokers. So now we've got 2 more smokers going in, giving light access. And I'm going to dedicate these to just meat, whereas these ones can produce the veggie poppers. So oh, right, I completely forgot. We need to output gas, don't we? Alright, so we can do smoked fish. We'll do Paku Flay. Later on, this will just be Jabo. And tender brisket as well. Make this a priority building. Copy that across there. Let's do an attack. Yeah, don't forget, I've got Paku Flay in here. It'd be going bad. Thinking we might as well empty that. Just because, well, this egg here... Actually, where is that? 42%. People will do an attack. Oh, hold on. I'm just wondering... I should probably... elderly. Yeah, I do need to start replacing these guys. Relocate one up here. Do that. Oh, wait. Can I do that? Or don't I need... the fish drop-off thingy. Maybe I'll try to slide that in there. Oh, no. Maybe it works. Oh, nice. Okay. I guess we don't need to drop off. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I'll go through this to see if any others need to be replaced. So bringing up 2 more of these guys before we attack the rest. And I can see trying to automate the replacement of this will be something I try to do later on. So that's that. Make sure that I didn't add too many. Attack the rest in here. Wow. Actually quite curious what we're going to get in turn for this. In terms of meat. Awesome. Okay, well, my feeling of likeliness of being able to get this has gone up significantly. So thank you for that advice. I guess I'll figure out what to work on next. So I think I'm going to make a few adjustments with our whole Paku and Jabo setup. First of all, I think the Jabos is going to be something I'm going to get after my Carnivore Achievement. If I had to start it with the Pacus earlier, maybe that'd be different. But I'm thinking if I throw it out of the incubator, well, he won't need to eat food for a little bit longer. So we'll be able to use these guys. The other thing, I'm going to pull some of these guys up. What do we have right now? We are at 4 critters in there at the moment. Oh, hold on. Maybe we want to make a little bridge. And the other thing is we are going to be adding in some more water. Just so we can get more these pacus than we currently have. The other thing, maybe I should go around and look. Oh yeah, I'm slowly making my way further down. And I'm going to do a search for some of these jabos that might be ready to produce some meat for us. The only jabo that I saw that may be comfortable with attacking is this guy here who is 81. The only thing is I don't see their egg. So maybe we'll just to be safe, we'll leave them alone. But I'm going to dig out this area because maybe there's a jabo there that's already laid an egg. I'll continue to scan right here for new pacus that can be added here. And I'm thinking I want to get an extra layer of a liquid. Install that right there. And for a project, I was thinking a deep freezer, because if we start producing more meat, right now we're not high in the meat category, but I'm hoping that's going to change. Oh, another fish ready to go up here. I wonder if it's worth even putting a pacu egg right in there. Just curious. It's one that's only at 25. Well, maybe this is enough. Okay, that will eventually get a little bit higher. How are you guys? You are fine in terms of... Oh, another one. Bring you up there. Oh, and it's... Oh. Okay. I believe that the fact that they take up 8... What are we at right now? Yeah, they must only be counting the water tiles. Okay, I'm really hoping this works. Oh, or should I attack one of these guys? How about we send you back down? Okay, so these guys are still crowded. Oh, maybe, or either that, or maybe I should have attacked the elder. Oh, maybe not. They're at 89%. They may give us another egg. Actually, here's maybe a single tile. This might be okay. Well, while this fills up, I'm going to start digging over here and over here, because I'm thinking of making a deep freezer setup. Oh, and I guess they can't reach that, so they can start on that there. So one thing I want to do is relocate some of this water. Get rid of that pump. I'm going to essentially push it down and then start pushing it into these liquid reservoirs to make some room for what's going to be our deep freezer. And I'm going to be carefully monitoring this. I'm hoping as soon as that gets a little bit higher, we're going to be able to throw some more pacus in there. $900. Build in a pump here to transport the water out once we lower the water. 940. Ladder system going down for construction. Okay, alright, so what I'll do is I'll put a single tile right there to fill that in. Getting close. I'm really hoping that works. Alright, let's put a hole in this. Get that water out of the way. 9, 9, 8. Okay, well, maybe we'll give the command now to relocate a few of these guys. Hopefully this is going to result in more pacus. More pacus means more eggs, which means more food. That's my thinking anyways. No luck. Really. Okay, so we've got 8 critters in here. How long? 68, and you change 5% every cycle. Just for the sake of getting the Carnivore Achievement, maybe we do this. Copy this into here. We'll Paku over here. And then perhaps from this point on, any Pacus will be food. Oh, whoa. It's important, very important. That okay, yeah, we're good. These guys are not crowded. Probably the most important fact. I don't believe we require... Oh, yeah, the other thing is I'm taking 1 degree water. Okay, let's just do a cut right there. We've got enough of that can be drained out. And now I can concentrate on this setup right here. Before we go too much into the deep freezer, let's clean out the area. Including taking down some of those pipes and wiring. Get rid of that, doing a little bit of mopping up. Get that polluted water out of there. Make a little ladder system across like that. Slowly open up this, except for we don't want to dig into the water, so we'll be careful about that. Check on these guys. Maybe one more, and then that's it. We got to start thinking about food. Apparently 2 more. Okay, I've got to stop, drop. Okay, make sure those guys are at least not crowded. Okay, we'll see what that does, and I'll do a little bit of planning here for what will be our deep freezer. So the whole deep freezer is going to revolve pretty much around this auto sweeper. I have to remind myself how this is going to be set up. I'm going to have it access 2 smokers. Let's make that a priority. And I want to make sure that I have a spot that it can poke through some insulated tiles. Make this out of igneous rock. It might take me a couple times just to kind of remember exactly where this kind of trick needs to go, but we'll try here. Hold on. Actually, I think we should be kind of going more like that. I'm not quite... Oh. Okay, I've never built one like that before. You know what? Let's go with it, maybe. I'll think about it. So for this setup, I'd like to have a metal tile, so we're going to start researching that. I'm also going to lower this, and the reason for that is I think the way I have it set up right now, and as long as, well, hold on, we'll test to see if this will actually work. Okay, good. Yeah, because I'll need an insulation layer here, but if I put it here instead of up here, I can actually make the normal floor a little bit more efficient for running on. So that's why I'm doing this. So metal tile is going to go right there, so I'll do some of the planning for the rest of it. So I've done a little bit more designing. I've got a conveyor rail to send in food. I've got a hydrogen line that's going to take that. Hold on, double check that actually made that out of gold amalgam. Yeah. But I don't like. One thing I missed is I was going to put in a series of fridges down here, and this guy can't access more than 1, well, maybe 2 of those. So I might try taking this out. We'll just see what happens. Get rid of that first, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to redo everything. Okay. I think this is just a couple tweaks. I can make it right there. So we're going to try just putting it right there. That'll at least allow me to access several fridges. And I've got a path I'm tracing here because I plan to put in the cooling system HVACs over there. Okay, yeah, that will work. We'll store the food right here. We'll put a metal tile right there. Start to insulate around that since we're waiting for research to be complete. And we'll use a granite tile here to transfer some coldness into the food before it gets stored away. And there's our metal tile. I'll make that out of gold. Sit that right there. Double check that this guy can access the food so they can populate the refrigerators. Excellent. So just designing the HVAC system. So we'll have 2 thermal regulators. We'll have to worry about power with maybe a specialized transformer. We'll do that after. But that's also going to need an automation wire. But before we go any further, I made a priority of scooping eggs out of here. Otherwise, these eggs might just kind of sit and let these guys go crowd it. So take that, copy that, send that down there. Okay, so that's awesome. Double check that you guys are happy. You guys, well, you're too young to lay eggs yet, but that'll change over time. We can put in our insulation around here. We'll need to also source some hydrogen for this setup. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, and I guess that automation wire actually has to be hooked to something. So we want to take the temperature inside this area. Okay, and hydrogen is on the... Oh no. Can you guys technically reach that or not? I'm not sure. So bringing in another transformer to the base. We're going to take this wire out, or at least upgrade it to heavy watt wire. That'll go into there. And then I'm going to separate this. Maybe even just kind of make it clear by taking that all out. Put in that. Oh, I guess that's not going to work unless we actually put a floor to the transformer. Alright, so good job. You've done that. I've got hydrogen in here. I guess we're now ready to seal that up. I will give the command, if you're above -25, then run. That's going to send a true signal here. We don't have... Oh yeah, probably just waiting for that tile. Okay, transformer's running. And nothing. Oh, I didn't plug it in yet. Okay, so that is there. Oh, okay. Forgot a little bit of piping. I'm gonna have that radiant pipe going like that. Put that in there. Can put in normal flooring across there. Okay, that's all well and good, but the priority's going to be on making sure these guys produce meat glum. Go eat. Okay, that was meant to be taken out, though I don't think that's a problem. All right. Okay, let's just double check that this is running. Should see hydrogen going through, and eventually the temperature should be getting lower and lower. And by the time that we have a whole bunch of meat, at least the hope, I'll be able to start storing it away in here. So the next thing is putting in a second smoker. That's within access of the sweeper. Also, we're going to have another spot here, fridge, sweeper, and conveyor loader, to bring in food that we want to store, such as lettuce and plant meat. This will technically also be meat that we get from down here. Alright, so just a little bit of automation layer, so maybe I'll leave, oh yeah, insulate around there as well. Let's see, what do we do next? Maybe I should heat up the liquid that comes out of here before we actually send it through our desalinator and water sieve. Here's the system I'll use to make sure this water, when it gets to be too cold, which it's very close to being, will warm up a bit. While that's constructing, continuing to keep my eye over here, making sure we've got, oh, glum. Come on. Eat from, oh, I never checked. We've got seeds in here. Whoops. Completely forgot about that fact. Okay, let's at least haul that one out. We'll take, I think this is already set up for, no, it's not seeds. And make that a priority. Yeah, it already is. Get the seeds out. Get the seeds out. Right. Okay. That's important. Oh. Oh, I thought that was a piece of food that was actually on the ground. It's actually suspending by the fish feeder. Okay. Well, that was important to notice. So before the system goes active, we'll have to load in some water. So we'll start that process over here. And I guess I'll come up with another project. So as I was looking for a project, I checked my food and I only see Orogrove figs. Uh-oh. What happened there? I'm going to allow the dudes to eat figs for a very small period of time. But I realized, oh, they can't get to the food storage sitting over here. Well, that's simply fixed by putting a single tile right there. Make that a 9. Alright, and we are back up with food. Let's turn the Orogrove figs back off. Save them for these guys. And now we're going to go down the bottom of the base. Do a little bit of exploration all around. Maybe we'll be able to get a tiny bit of meat. The other thing is I want to make sure these guys stay nice and chilled. Oh, maybe I've never did a proper insulation over here. Yeah, it's warmed up quite a bit. I don't like the sight of that, so maybe that's the next project. So I'm going to route the hydrogen line above here. And essentially when these guys are not around, I get this pump to create a vacuum. Take disconnection right there. Oh yeah, I don't want that chlorine to go in the wrong line. Put that there. Mechanized door right there. Okay, so still lots of calories. I see some smoked fish, but not a lot. Do we have anything? Oh. You guys are happy. Oh, yeah, still have that going. Oh, I see. Having that connect in two different... Oh, and I'm going to be watching this, such that this doesn't overflow too much. Come back to that later. Okay, and the idea here is this guy will create a vacuum for us. And that would normally be a problem. This is going to be a high traffic area, but I think there shouldn't go down here too often for filling polluted water. Alright, that being the case, let's continue on with our exploration mission. And, oh, right, I want to do a little bit of insulation around here. Just to keep these guys nice and cool. Oh, an oil biome, which is pretty warm. Okay. Alright, so we're going to get some lead, fossil, and crude oil. Oh, nice. Oh, Blop. Blop, what are you doing? Ah. Somebody... Okay, I guess that's one way of helping Vlop. Okay, let's put in our insulation right along there. Don't get you guys, don't get stuck over there, guys. Okay, let's check on this over here. Basically, oh yeah, I might have the need to have if it's below, I don't know, try 9 degrees, then warm up. And the idea is our liquid line's going to go in here instead of going this way. Take that out. We'll look at the temperature of the water. Right there, and if it's appropriate, then we'll allow it to go through. Oh. Wow. Yeah, completely forgot protection around here. That is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Wow. Okay, come on. That's punishing. To get a battery melt. Yeah. Scalding. Okay, we're getting dupes that are gonna need to be patched up. Yeah, it's... Alright, we need to mop up, yet it's way too hot. How... Oh, polluted what? Where did the polluted water come from? Oh, we're going in. Okay, let's disconnect that. But yeah, that polluted water essentially pushed this liquid out, which made an absolute mess. Who is this? Okay, we can't have anyone die here, Brocky. Someone go save them. So, I think the last time I had to do a reload was when the exact same thing happened. Batteries got wet a long time ago. So let's now aim to put this in, make this a priority. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay, somebody get over here and destroy. Oh. Okay. Maybe just having a slight heads up is enough to make. Now, where did that? Oh, though. Oh. I hooked up the. Oh. Okay, now I understand how he did that. Okay, and mop that up too. Oh, is that too much all of a sudden? I mean, what? Should be fine. Just keeping it like that. Maybe I will just put in a deodorizer right next to it as well. And so, back to my original thinking. I wanted to put a temperature check right there. Have that go in. Make sure everything's good. You're going to be looking 9 degrees. Put in power to you. Oh, and they're going to be getting their feet wet when they cross. So maybe make a little bridge. Or even possibly just block them off from going that way. Alright, and say, make sure you're at least above 1 degree. We'll set in our liquid into there. That's going to go into there. Alright, so once I was at this point, let's go check to see if this was actually done. Okay, and what about our insulation wall? Okay, alright. A lot going on there. I do see that we've got this sort of temperature leak from this hot zone, though I think I might prioritize on a little bit more exploration in particular. And see if we can get a little bit of meat. In fact, speaking of meat, let's do that. Check if you guys are all happy. And we are getting very close to where I've got to have the Carnivore Achievement. So that's making me nervous. What's the temperature in here? Oh, okay, look at this. Our deep freeze is, at least that's some good news. I'm going to empty this out. Can even destroy that. And I'm going to specify all the things that I want to have brought into this system. So basically everything that's cooked. Barbecue meat, cooked seafood, lettuce, mush fry. Not that we're really into that just yet. Or a grove fig, in fact. Plant meat. Paco meat. Oh yeah, because that's right. This guy can put it in. So even the cooking ingredients: smoked fish, sweet corn, toasted mimolette, veggie poppers, tender brisket. Pretty much just about everything. Even the jumbo fillet, really. We'll go into this fridge. Do I have to? There's no way I can copy. No. Okay, so basically. Here, if it's a cooking ingredient or if it's where is edible, then bring it into there. We'll see if this works here. Gotta be careful to make sure that we can get food out of this. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna make this a higher priority than the fridge. So the auto sweeper knows to do that. It brings, in this case, veggie poppers, which is cooling down. There's some figs. And let's just specify maybe 2 kilograms. Maybe barbecue meat, cooked seafood, anything that's lettuce, though. I wanted to concentrate on here. I need to think, because I want to focus on meat. I don't think we're going to get the Carnivore Achievement, to be honest, but yeah, let me do a little planning. So what I've done here is I put the fridge that's a little bit closer, that has the meat, but just in case we don't have enough meat, such as the moment right now, we'll have this fridge here. We meant to have that as 1. That's a 2. In fact, how much got in there in that short amount of time? I think that's fine. And I see this guy here. Speaking of meat, it is time for us to up our meat. You guys really need to lay eggs, like a whole bunch of eggs for me. What do we have in... Okay, we're building up a Pacu set of eggs. Ugh. I'm not feeling great about this. Though if I do have to go again, I know much more about the Pacu. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll see. Well, a little bit more of good news. I see another Jabbo egg, and that's going to be not from you, but from you. So that's going to give us access to just a little bit more meat. Let's have a look at you. You're 56. You're 74. 39. And 67% towards getting another egg. Almost wonder if we should get... Seems kind of crazy, but incubators for our Pacu eggs, just to really push them out, just to be safe. I'm thinking of putting a set of incubators down here with heavy wire system. Make sure we get a door built right there. Don't think of escaping their lum. Okay, so take that wire out. Take that wire out. And then put in a number of these. Power them all up. Check on everyone here. I would have expected we're starting to get a good amount of eggs. We just need those eggs turned into ultimate meat, though. We're just not pushing out the amount of meat I was hoping for. Not feeling great, but you know what? I'm gonna see this to the end, and if nothing else, I'll learn a bunch of stuff. I'm certain. Already have. Oh, already have this guy here, so this, let's attack you. Turn you to meat. So we've got the lullaby effect applied, and I'm wondering if there's a way I can do this such that I can process the remaining eggs and put these all to the side. This is my attempt to try to make this work. Need a little bit of construction over here. I'm gonna make all these eggs. Oh, hold on. Didn't I? Shouldn't have left that guy in because that guy didn't have the lullaby effect. Of course, the wrong egg would obviously be pushed in. But yeah, what I was wanting to do, have all critter eggs that I sweep be brought in there. And then let me select all these eggs to be moved over, except for the one over here that doesn't have the lullaby effect. Cancel you, make that a priority. Okay, so get those eggs out of the way. They're kept right there. Let's make the area inaccessible to the dupes. Let's go Paku whole way across. Some more eggs should be being picked up. Lullaby effect being applied. I see some meat there. Okay, so let's remove that from everywheres. Or do I have to go one by one? Any more eggs? Okay, 4 more. So now we're going to take the remaining eggs, again, push them to the side. Let's do an attack over here. Let's tell the dupes, again, oh, more tame. Let's attack you. That meat out of there, guys. Thank you. Okay, make this area inaccessible. And I think there was at least 4 more. So we'll copy this. Did that work? Oh, maybe. Actually, it's just occurring to me, theory could be getting wild, couldn't we? Though I'm not seeing that, at least right here. I'll go through those eggs after. You are tame. Let's add some lullaby effect, guys. We need it. I don't think we're going to make it even with this, but at least this improves our odds. Another decision point. I see these guys are crowded. I also see a Jabbo in here. A Jabbo fry, anyway. And I'm thinking we might want to attack it. They are a tame. I can always get another tame one. Not really using them for meat. But at least we'll get a little bit of meat from this and not lose our Pakus. So now the Pakus are not crowded anymore. We should see some of this Jabbo filet being picked up. And I don't, yeah, well, we'll continue on. I'll just keep the dupes busy and we'll see if we can either get this or not get this achievement. Desperate move over here, but digging in this direction because I see a little bit of meat. Paku filet that's sitting right there. Yeah, we are getting close to the last 10 cycles of this. Not liking it. Not liking the odds. Okay, let's do an attack there. And then I should notice that all these eggs get moved to the side. Paku fillets there. Scalding. Oh, wait, is it that hot in there? Ooh. Okay, didn't foresee that. Okay. Let's do a little bit of insulation right there. Hold off on going any further until you mop up in the side there. Okay, alright, well, yeah, apparently it's a very risky move just to get a tiny little bit more. Starved. Starved to death. What? Why? There's food. Or is there food? Orographics. Oh, and they're being the only food available in the fridge is something that they're restricted from eating. Okay. Oh, wow. All right, I think I'm just going to... Do I keep on going just to see? Well, I've got to... This is a mess. This is an absolute mess. Okay, back to 86. Let's go over here. What is that went bad anyways? Rock pile. But yeah, figs. Maybe yeah, take that out for sure. So what got in there this time? Veggie poppers is fine. This time, when we go through here, we'll just avoid this really hot area. So that was, yeah, let's just do this instead. Oh, and remove these and allow everyone in here and do an attack. Take these out. More attacking. Moving eggs over. More attacking. Restriction. Paku egg. Okay, oh, and re-attack you. Oh my goodness. And then we want to go try to get a single piece of fillet over here. Okay, where are we with meat? Just nothing significant to speak of meat-wise. Any of you that's going to be... Okay, 94, 58, and 84. I'm going to pull you forward. A little bit of tough meat. Let's add the lullaby effect on... Oh, hold on. Allow guys in here. Okay, and I'll remove these, and, I don't know, but you know what, I'll see it through nonetheless. Probably got rid of at least one wild, Paku or more, but I see this guy is wild, so I'm going to dump him up here instead of attacking. Get him out of that zone. And you are tame. You are tame. And I'm going to attack this guy as soon as he lays an egg. Just to get more meat. Any meat in this fridge? Okay, this is a good sign. As long as this fridge is filled, that's a good sign. I mean, given the fact that we're close to 12 cycles or so, let's try to get this thing. 99. Do we ever get over here? Okay, good. What age are you? 64. Is there any chance you're going to lay... Now, maybe this is a mistake where I should have went to visit this guy earlier. Oh, another lum. Wild lum. Interesting. Okay, I made a mistake. I should have come over here much earlier. Ah, shoot. Okay, let's take that out of there. A few more eggs. You are tame, tack you. Let's attack you. Your egg is now up here. Well, is that going to be enough? Not sure, but we'll find out. And I just have to come up with something to keep us busy until we see what happens. Oh, did I just let some... Oh, okay. We'll see what happens. Some of these are going to be useful. Paku fry. Remove you. Tame, so we'll attack you. And you're tame, attack you. Just spending some time doing some mining for no real reason. How come that's not being destroyed? Oh, because I didn't click it. Another Paku fillet. Desperate moves, but it is what it is at this point. Actually, I think we need to have 2 more ladders in order to actually make it there. And a few more eggs. Some critters over here. Move the other ones out of the way. Where are we with meat? Tender brisket for 35,000. Paku fillet, smoked fish 14,000. I mean, these numbers are just not big enough, I don't think. Guess that is something there. Let's take you out. If I have to do this again, I do not want to have this type of setup. I want to be in a much more comfortable situation. Whether that can actually, yeah. Sure, I can, everything I've learned, make that happen next time. If I have to go next time, I'm pretty sure I will. Someone want to attend these eggs? Somebody? Actually, I haven't assigned any skills in a long time. Still see some dupes. I'm actually curious. Oh. Let's attack you. Where are you? And okay, 3%. Do I attack? I guess I need to at least. Well, technically, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Pull ahead a little bit more meat. Get the little bite effect on all of these. Go in here. Well, one thing that does seem good, it seems whenever I clear the eggs out of this bottom area down here, we're always getting new ones. So these guys are definitely healthy. Again, let's just push this through with a few eggs that we have here. Two and three of those. Wonder if there's a chance that was a wild one. No, it must have been just a new one that just landed. Okay, cool. So looking at my carnivore achievements, I have 208,000. Basically, 8 of my dupes eat food. They eat 2,000 calories because we're on hard mode. Over 11 cycles, that's 176,000 calories that they could possibly eat if I was able to make meat. And that I'm not sure about, but I'm sure even if I can, we're not going to get the carnivore achievement. So, instead of going to the end, I already know that's it. So, I have to decide, where do I go back to? How far? The very beginning, where I draw a line again here. I may be using the insulated tiles. Or do I do some other point in between and push the Pacus? Or, and actually kind of leaning towards this option. We'll see what happens. I could get one extra dupe. So that would take us up to 11. And see if I can at least push through. Okay, well, it depends on if I think I've got enough meat. 50,000 tender brisket at the moment. Smoked fish 2,000, so really not much there. But there is some cooking here and here. Oh, and here as well. Plus, we are continuing to get more Pacu eggs. So I think that would be my preferred method. But anyway, we'll see what I do next time. Oh, I knew it was going to be close, but actually I kind of feel, well, maybe it was close, but not, yeah, well, I guess, all right, that's disappointing, but maybe by printing another dupe, I'll be able to get it nonetheless. We'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see you next time.